What is people right? I don't understand. Let's play e4. We're trying to get to 3,000. This is let me start the timer, of course. Control start. Play d4. Play c3. Smith-Morra, again, a lot of people don't like the Smith-Morra. They're afraid of it. So this is actually gonna look a lot like what I just played. Let's go knight f3. Just put on 260. You're gonna win. Once I win the next game, I will. Let's go queen 2. You don't really want to play end peasant, because after knight takes black and start pushing the center of the board. Let's go g3. Fianchetto the bishop. I love the Smiths and Morra. Yeah, exactly. Oh, did I blunder? I go here. I might have blundered. This guy actually apparently knows some kind of weird cheese theory, so he finds bishop a6. If I were to take, suddenly the knight is jumping every which way, so D's knights could be scary, but I'm gonna play bishop f1 to take away his nonsense, and then he's gonna just lose positionally. I feel like with his resilience, 2 pieces isn't enough. One day we'll get back to the the Botez Gambit speedrun, but that day is not today. Yeah, this is tricky. He is tricky. I'll go king g2 here. Goes knight c6. Now his queen is a little bit airy, so I'm gonna go b3 and c4. I'm gonna kick this knight out of the center of the board. He doesn't have a bastion, which is important, and without the bastion, it's difficult. Hello, happy Wednesday to you, Guy 4. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are in the big wide world. I'm gonna play here and tickle the queen. I'm gonna go c4, kick the knight out of the center of the board. Knight c7. Okay, now what I want to do is I think I'm gonna try to develop. Step 1 is to bring the horse into the game. I think what I want to do is I want to rotate the horse and harass the queen. That's my goal, at least. Actually, to be clear, on the chessboard. So I'm gonna play knight c3 here, knight e2, knight f4, kick the queen out of town. Past 3 days has been non-stop rain and light. It's been pretty terrible weather here in Florida. I'm not gonna lie. It's been pretty horrible. The weather's been really bad here. Like, again, even today it was sunny, and now I'm looking out. It's very overcast. It's probably gonna be a big storm again later. Let me close my blinds, actually, so I don't have to hear it. Go here, kick the queen. Play h4. h4, the idea is to stop g5, g4 taking space. I'm gonna go here, guard the pawn. If he plays d6, I can take and then go knight to g5, and it looks very scary for black. Okay, plays d6 anyway, so if I take, I mean, knight g5 looks so strong here. Look at D's knights. They're just bigly jumping all over the board. I have a chain. I can go queen h5 as well. I guess queen e7. I mean, queen h5 actually looks kind of scary, but I don't know if it wins. And this isn't the Gambit speedrun, is it? So knight e6 is, I think I kind of misplayed this. I'm just going to go bishop b2. He can take the knight. I'll take back. We'll get rook d1. Great scope for my bishop, and I'm kind of happy. Goes e5, which I'm also very surprised by. Now, I mean, it's kind of hard not to play. I'm trying to think about whether there's a way, whether there's I'm gonna go for it. Let's go all in. I'm going all in here. I'm gonna play queen g6. I don't know if it actually works though, but he's so slow that let's see. I'm threatening mate 1. I did the stream setup, Hikaru. Wait, is that the real poke laws or not? Wait, is that the real poke laws? Or I dig the stream setup. That looks like the real one, same picture, but I don't know. I can't tell, but I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if he's coming over with X. That would make sense. I can't tell though. I can't tell for sure because there's no green check mark, is there? Yeah, there's no green check mark, so I don't know. Okay, let's play e4 again. I've also had no interaction with poke laws, oddly. Go knight f3, maybe d4 c4, but if that is, we'll keep rocking, dude. But I don't see a green check mark, so probably it's not. I saw Ludwig got a green check mark. Yes, I did see that. This is just a Scandinavian. That's a mixed one. But this is a fun fact too. So this opening, I remember studying this back in the World of Chess Festival in Oropesa del Mar in España, I think in 1998. Because at the time there was someone I was playing against who played this line, and there was also an online player called Maslak Kostya from Russia who also always played this line with knight b6 and g6. Let's go here. Oh, the real Pokélol is playing only up right now, so it's not him. I mean, everyone's playing only up. Like I don't know. I get frustrated because the problem is there's no saves, right? That's the problem. Like if there were saves, I'd probably play it a lot more. But with no saves, it's like, I mean, if you fall and you fall back to the beginning, that's the problem. That's the whole point. No, but I feel like there should be a save. There should be a save like above the pipes. There should be a save there, and there should be a point. There should be a save point somewhere. Maybe I don't know where the next one should be, but there feels like there should be another one somewhere above that. But I feel like the thing is, because if the problem is you fall all the way to the bottom. Like it's fine if you fall, but falling all the way to the bottom, kind of like, I don't know. I'm just gonna take the pawn. It's just like jump king, no saves. I guess that's true. Yeah, I'm just up a pawn. I'm gonna go queen e3 and checkmate him on the king side. Fine. Okay, you know what? I'll suck it up and I'll play it again. I'll play it again soon. Okay, I'll play it again in like an hour. Okay, I'll suck it up and we'll have a 24-hour stream. I'll win. I'll win. Okay, I'll suck it up and I'll beat the game today. Okay, 24-hour stream incoming, boys. Let's go knight e5 here. Hit the bishop. Yeah. Clueless, surely. Clueless, yes. Yeah. I mean, I think I can beat it though. It took Ludwig 9 hours. I feel like if I'm guessing, it should take like if I'm on point, I'm gonna say it should take me 2.5 to 3 hours. That's my guess. That's my guess. Like maybe I'm delusional. I don't know, but that would be my guess. Just take with the bishop. Take the pawn. That's too optimistic, really? Okay, let's take. Okay, let's take. No way, Jose. Really? It took 8 and 2 hours and 55 minutes. And he was going pretty fast. Really? Okay. Well, by the way, we're just gonna keep winning, so we're gonna get to 260. I mean, I already feel it in my bones. We don't have a good opening, but I'm played the. This is the Franz Gambit, I believe. Is he gonna play e4? Yeah. So this is the King's Gambit. Do we have the King's Gambit somewhere on here? We do. I'm gonna play the Falkbeer counter Gambit with d5 and e4. What is d? Is this some kind of dank theory that I'm unaware of? Oh, is it just gonna transpose after takes? What is? Wait, what is this? This doesn't look right. Doesn't look right at all. Maybe I'm wrong, but it doesn't look right. Okay. Wait, what? Don't I have just check winning the... It took Ludwig close to an hour when he had already practiced a lot and knew all the shortcuts. Really? Okay, it took really? It took him an hour when he knew all the shortcuts? Okay, interesting. Let's just go here in h4. This is just GG. Really? Okay. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, let's go queen h3 here. Good check. This is the King's Gambit. My opponent just completely messed it up. Go here and take. I guess I'll go here and hit the bishop. Why not? Oh, it tells you your time at the end of the game, which is nice. Oh, if it tells you the time, then I don't even need to have a timer. Okay, that's good. So then, yeah, then probably I'll go back to it fairly soon. I mean, obviously, I'm just completely winning here. Let's go here. He could just resign. Go here. No, I mean, I've gotten past the first step. Like I have gotten past the I missed that jump twice today. So yeah, that's the thing. Like I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Like it's not like I didn't play it before, but it's just that I couldn't catch the stupid jump. Like I've missed it 2 times. That's the problem. But the second time, it's like, okay, it's gonna take me 20 minutes to get back there, and then it's like, then I'm already getting angry, and then you're like, okay, whatever. Ludwig had 2 sub 30 runs, then he absolutely blundered. Okay, so let's take on G2. Classic GG. Keep going. E4. We're over 25, so we're within 500 points of 3,000. Master Chef depends how only up goes. I really want to. You were jumping at 45-degree angles, so no grabs. What do you mean I was jumping at 45-degree angles? Okay, this dude's unhappy. He doesn't want to play. Let's find somebody else. Or no, he does want to play. Let's go D4 and C3. Yeah. Let's take and play like knight F3 and queen E4. This is actually what I had against Alexander Rustamov earlier. Same thing. Everybody's afraid of the Smith-Morra Gamp, so they're doing the silly D3 nonsense. Yeah. Go here. Why didn't he resign? Maybe he was shocked. Maybe. Let's go rook to D1 here. Pressure on the D file. Maybe knight D2, knight E4 next move. Very, very nice position here. Goes queen B6. I guess I'll go knight BD2. I don't have to. I want to go knight C4. Maybe rook B1, rook B7. I mean, I don't know if this is great, but I like the position. When is the viewer arena? Oh, right. Somehow I always get sidetracked during my streams. Maybe that's just how streaming works. But it's like I always have a set plan, and then the plan always changes, which can be very annoying if you're the viewer. So I do apologize. Like if you're like you're sitting there and you're ready for the you're sitting there and you're like you're ready for it, and then you don't get it. It's like, what? Let's take. It's like, what? You lied to me? There's no viewer arena. You lied. So GCL will be tomorrow, assuming I don't do a 24-hour stream. I'm not actually sure right now. Like I'm trying to figure out whether I'm like joking or whether I'm being serious, because I think it's gonna take me like 4 to 5 hours at least. And so I'm debating whether I'm gonna actually like actually follow through or not. I'm trying to figure out. No, I'm actually trying to debate whether I'm really gonna have it in me to not really rage and actually just like win the game. 24 hours of tilt. Let's go A3 B4 here. I'm gonna go here, maybe F4, maybe F3 next move. Yeah, chess hasn't had an update in a very long time. What am I even doing this game? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing something stupid. Why are there so many Italian-based openings and no Italian top grandmasters? Because Italy's heyday was 200 years ago, and they're past their prime. What more needs to be said? Let's go rook D1 and hit the queen. He can take. I'll take back. I didn't trade the knight for the bishop because I think the knight is worth more than the bishop here objectively. So, yeah. They aren't streaming the GCL on YouTube. I don't know. Hikaru streaming on Kick. I'm streaming on Kick for many reasons, you guys. First of all, obviously, like, I mean, it goes without saying that I do have a contract with Kick, but beyond having a contract with Kick, I think for me, having the opportunity to try and grow chess means a lot. It's a big opportunity. Chess obviously is, I will say this, like, I don't like to make projections or look at general things, but I do think chess on Twitch is saturated. I mean, maybe saturated is the wrong word, but I think it's reached, I think it's reached about as many people as it's going to reach. I don't really see upside down the road. So I think chess on Twitch it's been an amazing run, but I don't really see the long-term upside beyond where it's at right now. So to me it doesn't really, so I feel like there's a big opportunity for more growth here on Kick, and you're always looking for the growth. Like if you go back a little while there, you know, there was a big growth. I was about to say growth. There's a big trajectory or a big trend of growth on TikTok, for example. Like TikTok is somewhere where chess like hadn't completely reached that audience, and now I feel like TikTok kind of has, but that's where there was growth to be had. And so for me, when I look at Kick, I think there's a big opportunity there. Let's go G4 here. I don't know what I'm doing. Why did I play this, by the way? I'm going to be able to flag him, but not very smart by me. I love queen E4. I mean, I'm going to win this game just because I'm me, but still. So, let's take. Let's take. As long as I don't allow some kind of weird fortress, I'll win this game. He's actually very close to losing now. I think he is losing because I run my king up. Yeah, this is winning. I have the wide peepos here. Oh, or actually, no, this is just winning. So I just take. No, I just take and I go here and I have F3 at the end. I have F3 to lock the juicer on E4. And I go here and then I run the king back. It's GG, why not? We've got King Zinnia. I think it's probably the best objective opening that I can recommend. It's probably the best opening that I mean, it's against D4. I really like it. Now I'm gonna play the old line that I always play, which is knight c6 e5. This is what I learned up. I learned this growing up from my stepfather, was to play this knight c6 e5, like a6 b5 line. This is like the Pano-ish variation in the same-ish, and I don't know how great it really is these days, but it's always been kind of playable. Let's go c5 here. Gonna win this game because I'm me. Exactly. I'm gonna take with a pawn. Now this is a little bit unusual, but I'm gonna create a nice bastion as well as a diamond hands formation on d4 with the knight and the pawns. So okay, I can take. I can also play knight d4 here. Let's trade the knights. I guess I'll go a5 here. I don't have to, but what I'm doing is trying to get some pawns in the center. Do you see where X said it was much more than 100 million? Was that last night with Pokimane and Hassan? I wasn't watching it closely. You know, if I'm streaming tonight and they have another one of those calls, I'm probably going to ask and see if I can join it. I'm going to go queen b6 here, maybe bishop a6. Yeah, if they have another one of those calls, I'm probably going to try to see if I can join, if I'm streaming at the time. Let's go here and trade. I'm gonna try to push these pawns in the center of the board. Heck yeah, they talk so much nonsense. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's kind of, yeah, kind of eh. Okay, let's go c3 and play d3. There's a clip of Aiden reacting. Okay, I mean, look at these juicers. Like, these juicers are just rolling. Like, look at these pawns. They're just steamrolling up the board in a hurry. So anyway, no, if they're live in their stream, they will, because there were a lot of things that I thought, like, you know, like Hassan was saying, that I just don't really agree with. Like, I mean, there were a lot of things like Amazon. Yes, I mean, IVS is the leader, and of course, you know, as far as cloud goes, with AWS, like, they are an industry leader, but there are always new companies coming up with cloud solutions that are competing. A 2465 who can't stop a basic pawn rush, yeah. Well, it happens. Am I in contact with Andrew Tate? I've never been in contact with Andrew Tate, you guys. Yeah, I've never been in contact with him. I mean, as far as all that goes, I mean, let's just see what it is. That's my attitude. You know, obviously everyone's been saying one thing one way or the other. Let's just see what it is. But no, I played his dad once. You must be best friends. Yes, you guys. Yes, I played his dad, so therefore we must be like super tight. We're G's. Come on, you guys. The Kick app is not very good. Yeah, no, the problem, the biggest issues with Kick right now are the app slash casting, like Chromecast, Apple TV, and on mobile. Like, those are by far and away the biggest issues in my opinion. I don't think there's anything else that's even close. So I agree. Yeah. You can hear Fox Sports teaming up with GCL and Vita's tweet. Well, what does Fox Sports mean? Let me go to Vita. Let me check Vita's Twitter, because that can't possibly be the real that can't be the real Fox Sports, or the sports I'm thinking of. Okay, Immortal Game, whatever, nobody cares about that. Just defeated the GOAT. You have a student in every class. A team that eats stays together. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything. Let's just go here. Nice. If we get b6, I'll go here, hit the pawn. I couldn't find any interesting broadcast for the Dubai tournament. I mean, we will be covering it, you guys. To be clear, I'm going to be covering that tomorrow. Now, problem with my opponent is he's getting mated. Yeah, I'll just play h5. I don't have to, but he's kind of stuck here. He doesn't really have moves that he can play. Immortal game catching strays. I mean, what do you want me to say about it? I don't know what you guys want me to say. I mean, I can just trade and win the game. I guess I'll play e4 here. Okay, now we have King's Gambit, so I'm going to keep going with it. We're playing pure horses. Let's go bishop c4, knight f3, and use these horses with knight c3, knight f3, castles. Smooth development. h6, interesting. I'm going to castle in the spirit of the King's Gambit. I mean, he can obviously take, but okay, let's just go d4 and attack. He's playing this very strange. It's not how I play the King's Gambit. Okay, let's just trade it all down and go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Maybe bishop d6, big threat. e5. I guess I'll go back. I'm not afraid. He has knight e3, but I don't care. I literally don't care. I'll just give up the exchange because I feel like there's a big attack raging every which way. He's got no development. Look at these pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces on their original squares. Am I in contact with Nihal? No, Nihal I'm not in contact with. I mean, I asked Vishy about Nihal, like what's going on in terms of why he's not playing that much, and it's not like it's because Vishy is or not Vishy, sorry, Nihal is finishing his exams or something like that, so he'll probably start playing more, I would assume. Now what I need to do here in order to win is I need to take advantage before he finishes development. So let's go here, try to take a pawn. Okay, let's go here. He has big problems with pawn on g6, so I guess let's just take. Now bishop e5, big threat. He's trying to hang on, but it's gonna be very rough. Do I think the movie Searching for Bobby Fischer was good? Absolutely, yeah. Watch the MBL tweet of Vidit. I mean, I'm again, you guys, if I can't find anything official, I'm not just going to click on something random. I can take the pawn here, but the reason I'm not going to take the pawn is because I think the bishops are like they're not super active. I think this knight is better than the bishop, so I want to keep this diagonal closed. It's a fairly deep concept. Did I also get 100 million? No, you guys, I got $200 million. Let's play knight to e3 here, knight to f5. Yeah. Okay, now here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go knight to f5 and hit the bishop on g7. Clip it. Yeah. I have 4 years worth of XQC streams. Yeah. And now I'm just gonna take, and now he just wins the game. Let's take. Great communicator. Just take. I can actually, can I sack and win this? I probably can, but I'm not going to. Now, you know what? I really want to sack my queen at some point, but I don't even need to. Okay, he goes rook f1. I'm just gonna eat the juicer. I mean, he's down so many pawns here that you can only hope to survive. Check and queen d2. I'm surprised he's not resigning, by the way. And there's just like no chance. I can even go here in king g1 to trap the rook if he takes. I guess I'll play. I really would like to capture all the pawns, but I'll just take and go king e3. I mean, it's too many pawns. Like you can't stop them all. Like it's just too many pawns. Like now I go here. I mean, it's just the wide peepos. I mean, you just can't stop them all. I mean, too many pawns. Yeah, he resigns. Let's keep going. Okay, what else? We have the Rui Lopez, which is what I'm going to play here. So I'm going to play the Spanish with knight c6. Well, I cover the GCL. Absolutely, I will. We get the Gucci piano. I'm going to play knight f6. This classic Italian game. Let's just play h6 to stop anything. We're going to g5 and play d6. One MasterChef much later on. I'll probably play let's go here so I can move my bishop back. I'll probably play only up again in the near future. I don't know when I'm gonna get back to it, but at some point I think I'm gonna get back to it. We're at 260, not quite. We're 5 away from 260. We're 255, but I have to do it manually, so that's why I've already updated, because I know I'm gonna win too many games. g4, interesting choice. Let's go here, attack the bishop. Now the problem with bishop c4 is that I'm gonna go c4 and I'm gonna shut the diagonal, and the bishop is just gonna be out of play. He goes g5. That's actually kind of a scary move. Maybe I'm gonna take. It's probably dangerous, but who cares? Let's go g4. Gonna take, and then I'm gonna go c4, and I'm gonna just shut this diagonal down before something bad happens. Yeah, I'm gonna shut the diagonal down with c4. Okay, this is a little bit ill-advised by me to go into this. Like, maybe more than a little ill-advised. This might be losing. I go queen h4. I don't want to. f5 is not good. g6. Actually, this is quite scary. Maybe. Wait a second. Go here. I have to be very careful how I play this. Queen d2 now. I mean, of course I can take. I can also play knight d4. Just have to make sure there are no tricks. Like f5 is also, actually f5 is maybe a good move here. Knight d4 is maybe decent. I think knight d4 is okay, because if he checks I go king h8. I'm threatening knight f3 too. Knight f6 I just go king h8. Queen e3 I just take the rook. This is the first game where I'm actually legitimately scared. This is my first kick stream. Stuff really looks like Twitch was nice. Just need it on console though. Yeah, I mean, as I said, the biggest issues are app related. But you know, this is the thing that I really found annoying when I was listening to like Hassan the other day when he's talking about all this. Like, you know, if the biggest issue on Kick right now is going to be like it's going to be app issues, then like what, you know, like that's the thing. Like if that's the biggest issue, it feels like all these people are just trying to like find these new storylines to whine about Kick. But like to me those are the biggest issues, and that's where like then when X gets really angry about like Gamba, he's like all they do is talk about Gamba over and over and over. Like, you know, those aren't the people running Kick. They aren't. So anyway, he takes. Okay, now I go queen f2. There's rook g7, which is a draw, so probably I should play rook f2. So all right, let's see. If I go rook f2, there's something or not. There is. So let's just go here and trade off the juicers. Trade the queens. Good to love. Might as well face it, you're addicted to love. Might as well face it, you're addicted to love. How do I get these pink arrows? Because I'm special, you guys. I'm special. Chess.com gives me all the special layout tools and everything else. Let's go here. Okay, I can play knight d4 here. I want to fork him with knight e2. Face it, you're addicted to love. Might as well. I'm just gonna take the pawns, create Castle Mania on the 7th, and GG, why not? Good to love. But anyway, you guys, yeah, so I mean, I am just like rambling a little bit, but if I'm live later and there's another one of those calls, I'll probably want to jump on. Good technique, yeah, I do have pretty good technique at the game of chess. To love. Okay, let's go king f7, attack the knight. Does rook b2 and should be GG pretty soon. All right, let's keep going. A few more games, 4 more, and then I think we're 4 more, and I think we're at 260. Who's a star platinum from Japan? Joinli Kujo. I don't know who that is. That doesn't sound like a very that doesn't sound like a very Japanese name to me. But what do I know anyway? Let's play e5 knight 6. We want Bond Cloud. Nope. I don't think you want to be in those calls to just talk BS. Yeah, but I feel bad when I mean, maybe I shouldn't say this, but when I see X in those calls and it feels like he's kind of getting dunked on, it makes me want to be there to like be like there to help him out, if I'm being honest. Because it sounded like he was kind of getting like dunked. It sounds like he was kind of getting dunked on last night. I don't mean that in a bad way, but I felt like he was getting dunked on a little bit, and like I would have loved to have been there to just like jump in. I would have loved to have been there to jump in. So yeah, anyway, let's play knight a5, take the bishop. He made a mistake here because I can trade the knight for the bishop and then go like c5, bishop e6. If you don't think he minds, oh, I'm sure he doesn't mind too much, but I don't know. I saw it and it's like, I don't know. I saw it and I felt kind of bad for it. It's like it felt like the classic 2v1. He's just like he's getting hammered by them. It was getting just like hammered by them. Let's go bishop f8 here and bishop e7. Okay, I'm gonna go g6 here to stop knight f5 and then like bishop g7, king h7. It's gonna go queen d2. I'll play king h7 to guard the pawn. Face it, you're addicted to love. Are Wesley and Fabiano not playing in the global thing? They are not. No. Fabiano and Wesley, I assume, are just too tired. They play too many tournaments, and I mean, I don't blame them. Like I know what that feels like. They probably played too many tournaments. They're tired. They want a break before the Grand Chess Tour, which resumes, I think, in a couple of weeks. So yeah. Yeah, we don't need to talk about Andrew Tate, you guys. I mean, like I said, like let's just see what there is, and that's that. I mean, okay, everyone makes a point. On one hand, you have media saying he's like the worst person ever. On the other hand, you have him and his brother saying that, you know, it's all contrived, it's all fake, whatever. Like let's just see. Like nobody knows what the reality is. So let's just see. That's all I'm going to say on the topic. Yeah. That's just the bottom line. That's how I feel about the whole topic, in case you guys are wondering. What am I gonna do with the Norway prize money? Well, I haven't received the prize money, so I don't I don't know yet. Okay, it goes there. I'm just gonna scoot the king so I can play f4. Okay, it was f4 himself. I'll play e4. Maybe I should have gone rook g8 first, but I assume I'm gonna get a lot of play on the g file here, so it should be pretty good. Go rook g8 and take. Okay, I'm gonna play I think I'm gonna play b4 first, so there's nothing. He can no longer use the bishop on this diagonal. This bishop cannot be used on this diagonal, so as long as the bishop can't be used here, I should be completely fine. I have knight g6. So all right, it goes g3. I'm gonna go rook g8, stack the two towers here. A lot of pressure potentially. Actually, how do I do this? I think I'm gonna go h5, maybe h4. Let's reroute the horse to f6. Let's go here again with no access on the diagonal. I assume that I'm just gonna win eventually, although she's playing pretty well. Let's go knight f6. Go here, king g6, guard the pawn, and now I can reroute the rooks. Eventually I'm gonna break through with a4. I think I'm gonna line up the legendary triple stack, by the way, here. Now if takes, I fork her with b, or I play b3 and I win the game. So we gotta win. A few more to go. Let's keep going. Next game. The gun, you mean? Yeah, that's Ali Ekin's gun. Let's play e4 here, maybe d4, maybe knight f3. Let's play Smith Moore once again. d4 and c3. Yes, let's relax, everybody. Let's relax. Let's just take the pawn, play c4. Favorite place I visited depends on what the reasoning is. Go to knight c3. Go knight f3. Play rook e1 here. I can just take chatting, just chatting. Yes. Did I watch the XQC interview? What interview? I know what interview you're talking about. Okay, that's just a mistake, so I can just take and take. Who is this? Niemann Zivkovic. Let's just go bishop c4, maybe knight d4 next move. Last night, you mean the question answer, whatever you want to call it, interview, whatever. Yeah. So let's play h3, attack the bishop. Maybe bishop f4. This pass pawn should be really useful down the road. Play queen d5, hit the bishop, hit the knight here. There goes the bishop, and we get the win. Not good. 2 more to go, and then we'll be at 260, and we'll also probably be very close to 2600. I might go for a perfect 2600 before I stop with the speed run for today. Just go d6 and castle, maybe e5. Okay, let's play e5, probably d5 a5. Try to put the knight on c5 and create a bit of a bastion because he can't kick the horse. Let's go here. Maybe I have f5, maybe just knight a6. Actually just hold the knights. The knights are kind of weirdly placed, but in the King's Indian there are a lot of systems where you put the knights on a6 and c5. Maybe f5 somewhere in here is a move, but I think I'm just gonna go queen e7. Probably bishop d7, maybe knight b4, maybe a4 somewhere in here. I'm gonna go a4, maybe a3, trying to get really a little bit cheeky here. One of the problems with the King's Indian at the higher levels though is a lot of these players, as you see, they have their pet system they know very well, and I have to be very careful not to just lose these games without a fight. So all right, waiting for a move here. Goes bishop h6. So I think here I should play f6 because otherwise he's gonna get some big attack on the king side. Let's take with h pawn. Do I speak to train wrecks? I've had some conversations, but not like not that many, just a handful of conversations. I'm gonna go knight b4 here. I guess I'll go g5. I mean, I don't like what I've done here in this game, but it's good enough. Major debate: Hikaru and XQC versus Hassan and Pokemon. Tickets only $15 in theaters tomorrow night. Come one, come all. Yeah. Okay, let's just take. Relax, dude. Relax. I'm not even sure that Hassan would want me to be in one of those calls. Yeah. No, I don't think Hassan would want me in one of those calls because I actually would probably make some points that are very hard to refute. Let's just take. No, I mean, I actually don't think they would want me in that call. Because then it might actually be like a real debate. He might actually have to really debate. Let's keep going. Like for example, it's been a long time since I read the book, but you know, for example, Hassan claims to be a communist, and I've actually read the Communist Manifesto, and like I swear, in all the times that I've actually watched Hassan, I swear I've never heard him once mention like specific Marx quotes or specific quotes from like Engels, who basically wrote the book. And like, if he's truly a communist, he should actually like have that book memorized by heart. He should. And I feel like I've never heard him say anything about it. And I'm not, but I've still read it. Like, I've still read the book, because you know, you kind of want to read something and understand something. Anyway, let's play knight d7, maybe f5, g5. I'm gonna go f5 here, maybe h5 and bishop h6, and open it up. Okay, so let's see what we get. I'm gonna go bishop h6 next move, maybe g5, g4, f4. Play bishop h6, hit the knight. I read Mein Kampf, also worth reading. Play g5, f4. The pawns are just marching here, by the way. Let's go f4, g4, gg. Oh, 2039. What the heck? Wait, what? The heck? Okay, I'm gonna go g3. I don't. Why am I playing? Yeah, I mean, this is actually winning because this is a deep pawn sack in the king's lane, where you give up a pawn, but you basically use these massive dark square holes to just win the game. You use these squares, and it's just these knights are way too powerful here, as you'll see in a move or two. How do you play so many hours of chess where I would get a massive headache? Because I love the game and I happen to be very good at it, unlike Only Up, which I'm not very good at, as you guys have already seen today. You'll probably see more of later. Yeah, I just use these knights and it's just absolutely crushing on the king's side. Now I'm just gonna go here, look at these knights. They're just jumping all into the game. Go here, hit the pawn. Hikaru is secretly looking for his communist friends online through book quotes. Let's go here and look at these knights. Massive pressure here on the king's side. Massive pressure. Doesn't matter that I've lost a bunch of pawns, because you're just getting checkmated on g2. Thrill of it. Okay, there we go. That gets us to 260. Yeah.